Oh man, I'm cringing at the thought of showing how to use this V trigger to you boys, but no, I'll teach it for the sake of knowledge. Oh man. All right, boys, it's been 2 days, and it's finally time for yes, V trigger 2. V trigger 2. The time is finally here. All right, I'll teach you the V trigger, and then I'll give my thoughts about it. Compare it to V trigger 1, and why I wouldn't use it. Yeah, that's right. Why I wouldn't use it. Why I wouldn't use it. You guys can use it, but personally, for me, I don't think I would use it at all. All right, so let's actually get into the meat of the video, shall we?
Boy.
All right. See you there. So firstly, let's get into talking about what V-trigger generally is. V-trigger 2 is a V-trigger that is designed for conversions that allow Alex to get a knockdown of a chop combo and a semi-efficient poke tool. So you would use it in situations like this. You get a combo into a light knockdown, and then you can either go for a command throw or you can go for pressure, which is like lariat or stuff like that. He's right next to you, or he or she, depending on which character is, can be right next to you. It's a semi-efficient poke tool because you can always catch them pressing buttons with Stamina Punch into the DDT, and it leads into a 50-50 as well. But I call it a semi-poke tool, a semi-efficient poke tool because, well, let's say that your opponent is like, let's say, doing crouching light punch, crouching light punch, and you wanna fish for that, right? You wanna fish for that that specific move, since that's what they're pressing, correct? So let's say I want to poke them out of it. Well, that's what happens, and this happens because your opponent is crouching. So it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing, but DDT will always whiff. So the better option, the correct option here, is to go for the chop instead. But you see what happened there? Even if I do go for it, it's a poke tool, right? It's a poke tool, but it doesn't lead into anything. So it's actually pretty damn useless in this situation. This is why this V-trigger makes me sad. Anyways, to simplify it overall, it's a V-trigger that enhances Alex's offense at the expense of defense, which would be his parry. And even then, his offense doesn't really get any better with V-trigger 2. It's actually better with V-trigger 1. But anyways, that's later on. That's for later on in the video. That's for later on in the video. Right now I'll teach you how to use it. I'll teach you how to use V-trigger 2. So we'll compare V-triggers later. Alright, so the most effective way that I have found this V-trigger to work is popping it and then spending it in 2 quick sequences. You have to get rid of this V-trigger as fast as possible, so you have the possibility of actually getting it again later on in the round. So it would look like this. Like, you wouldn't pop it in the neutral here. I mean, you can, but I don't recommend it because you might only get to use it once, or I don't know, man. If you miss, you're gonna lose a chunk of health, and you don't want that to happen. So pretty much what you want to happen is instead, let's say you get a jumping combo, and then you do this. You gotta hit him with the chop. Okay. There you go. There you go. It's done. The V-trigger is gone. The life on my opponent's end is pretty damn low now. It's at 50% essentially right now is what I'm looking at. It generally, that's what it looks like right now. So, let's say I keep on getting hit. Oh no. Okay. But my V-trigger's, it's getting built up again. So then I have the chance to go for like another risky combo. So let's say like a standing heavy kick to this. Or if I'm really ballsy, you could also do like a dash up sweep V-trigger cancel, and if they block it, they're in a 50-50 from there. I don't recommend doing dash up sweep, but it works sometimes. So use it at your own risk, But yeah, that's how the V-trigger is essentially supposed to work. And in my opinion, that's the best way that I've seen it work. You pop the V-trigger and during a combo, and then you end it off with chop or DDT, doesn't matter. Generally, you want to always end it off with chop because it leaves you closer. It leaves you closer from here compared to here. Bam. Yeah, there you go. It leaves you a little bit further. DDT leaves you a little bit further. It does more damage, but some opponents can walk back from DDT, and the command throw won't reach them. So generally, I like to use it with Chop. Chop is the best way to use it. Alright, so I pretty much showed off earlier that, you know, well, the whiff punish game is pretty much super weak from the max range. So this won't, you know, it won't work. Max range, it won't work. See, it doesn't work. However, there is one way to make it work, but honestly, it's kind of stupid that you have to do it. But if you really want your whiff punish to work, oh wow, that even wow. If you want the whiff punish to work, you have to spend a bar meter. So max range, it will work. You just have to spend a bar. Wait, I got it. It'll work. Max range. You know, never mind. You know what? Let's switch over to Alright guys, you know, yeah, I'm back. You know, technical difficulties. Alright, V trigger 1. Alright, okay, there you go. We got it started on there. There you go, boys. You win. There you go, 50-50, y'all boy. I can't believe that just happened. Anyways, I think now would be a good time to show you guys combos that lead into 50-50 situations in V trigger 2. There isn't many, so don't expect it to be so extensive with like it was with V trigger 1, but yeah, let me get those started now. That's it. There really isn't anything more that I can do with this V trigger. But now would be a good time to get into why I believe you should be using V trigger 1 instead of 2. So let me get into the super easy stuff. So you saw how Cammy was able to just like avoid my DDT. You know, boom, avoids it because she's crouching. Whiff punish game is also non-existent for max range, so that's another thing right there. Now compared to V trigger 1, if this was V trigger 1, for example, just pop it, max range, it doesn't matter. I'll always hit him, and then that's confirmed. I can push him to the corner easy, or it can lead into a 50-50. This is what V trigger 2 is. You see how close I am? I can command throw, I can lariat, I can. The lariat's not guaranteed, obviously, but like it's still a mind game, because they're forced in a situation where they have to either take the command throw or take a stand medium punch, or you know, like it doesn't have to be a lariat, you know, but it's basically V trigger 2. It's what V trigger 2 wants to be. V trigger 1 is literally what V trigger 2 wants to be, but it's never gonna be. Well, actually, it might be if they buff it, but what would make V trigger 2 stronger is if it was turned into like Birdie's dolphin dive or whatever, you know, because that forces a situation. They can't backdash it, that they can't crouch it, they can't do anything. They have to jump. They literally have to jump. It's a situation where Birdie forces them to jump, and that's what Alex needs for his V trigger 2. If he had that, it would actually be worth using. The V trigger 2 would be worth using, but right now it's not very good at all, especially since V trigger 2 doesn't allow a side switch. So for example, if I'm put in the corner like this, Literally all I do is just that, and bam, there you go. Like the game is changed. Like the game is now in my favor. I can win now, cause like Alex outside of the corner and your opponent is in this corner, he's very scary. When it's the other way around, he gets absolutely mauled. But if this was VT2 2, well, here we go. This is the best thing that I can get. This is my side switch. This is how I switch sides. Oh wait, Twisted, did you just spend a bar a meter? That's stupid. Why would you do that? Because that's the only way that Alex is able to get out of the corner with VT2. You can't do anything with this VT in terms of switching sides. He gets that. You can possibly try to dash under, but that doesn't work. So there's really absolutely no way that you can side switch without the spending of meter. You can do that, but you have to get this the crouch heavy punch raw. If you do it like this, it's not gonna work. See, nothing. You literally can't side switch like at all. You're forced to be on the same side, and that's really dumb. So that's why this V-trigger. That's another flaw with this V-trigger. That's really bad. First off, your Street Fighter V factor, also known as robbery, is weaker with VT2 2. Your defense has gotten worse because you don't have parry, so fighting an Akuma, Kami, or any other, you know, very offensive heavy character that goes into autopilot mode and is just pressing buttons constantly can't really be punished with parry. And it's not like you can interrupt their buttons because most of the time they have 3 frame gaps, right? What your opponents are doing, they have 3 frame gaps, and even if you do press a 3 frame, it's gonna lose because priority system. But even then, it doesn't matter because, well, you don't have parry at all. If you had parry, you could go for options like parry into power bomb, or parry into jab, or parry into stand medium punch. You could do stuff like that, you know, and it would work. Or you could also just like do the very simple thing, or just hold down parry and go for sledge. That's kind of more risky, but I have a video on that coming soon. But yeah, another thing is your whiff punish game is also more risky and it's weaker. But hey, at least now you get a knockdown off of a light, right? Right? At least now you get this, right? It's worth it, right? It's worth it. Or hey, you know, you could get a crouching medium kick into a DDT. Right? At least you get that now, right? You get this into DDT. And you better pray to God that when you hit them, they're standing up. Or they stand up when you hit them. You know, maybe like you're the crouching, and then like they stand up. Like they try walking back or something. You better pray that that works. But yeah, I don't know, man. This V-trigger like really makes me sad. Alright. But I think that's it for now. I think that should be it. I think I covered most of the important stuff. If there's anything I missed, please let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to really get that handled. If you follow me on Twitter, or if you're not following me on Twitter, just make sure to follow me. It's at TwistedMRivera. I post some memes and stuff on there. Some stuff that maybe it doesn't make it on YouTube. But yeah. I'm coming up with a new video pretty soon. It's gonna be pretty nice. It's not gonna be like a regular introductory video or anything like that. It's gonna just be basically you guys tell me what you would like to see, what future videos you would like to see. Like maybe like someone in the comments on the episode 3 actually commented. They're like, hey, I thought you were gonna go over like how to work with parry with V-Trigger 1, because I don't really know how to like work with parry or something along those lines. But yeah, since he mentioned that, I'm actually gonna make a video about it, because I definitely forgot about it. I forgot about parry like at all on how to explain on when to use it and when not to use it. So thank you for actually putting that comment out there, so actually I can make the video. But yeah, it's just gonna be a video pretty much telling you like what's going on, what videos are coming out, and you guys can leave a comment and tell me what videos you would like to see, because I do have a couple of other videos that are coming out. But yeah, that's that'll I'll tell you more about that in the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like I always say, thanks you for watching. Like this, everyone that subscribed, everyone that's liked the videos, everyone's that pretty much just took the time out of their day to just watch the video. I appreciate you. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. This means the world. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.